Alright, 919 Evo Championship. Let's get on with it, shall we? Got some, 36 hours wait on those upgrades, so better get an early move on this. And by the way, as I said in the previous video, the 25% completion reward of 20 gold is achievable with racing dollar upgrades alone. So just because you cannot afford to get the car altogether, I would say don't give up on at least claiming 25% completion reward. So with that being said, let's get started on tier 1. And as I was saying, let's get on with these upgrades. It's gonna cost some 1 million plus racing dollars. When they're all added up, all 7 categories that is, of course. As I said, for most players, the pressing issue isn't so much the amount of racing dollars, but the time, right? So these guys, you don't want to wait till the last minute. At least not for upgrades. Once you have upgrades, then actual running through the limited time series with car of this caliber shouldn't take too long. Anyway, we got 12 hours to kill basically. Can't even get past the tier 2 without any upgrades, so we're gonna need some of those, at least if not all of those first tier upgrades done on this 919 tribute. Yes. Alright. Speed snap with the target speed of 270, which seems gonna be fairly easy to hit. Alright. Not too bad. Alright. So that is good enough for gold trophy number 1 of 45 that we're gonna need to win this car, or let's see, 4 tiers would be 12, right? So 1 of 12 that you're gonna need to claim the 20 gold. Alright, moving on, head to head at Silverstone Bridge Grand Prix. Alright. This is of course going to be one of the grid list. Whoa! Alright, crash doesn't help. Well, I suppose it does make the race a little bit more competitive. It's like all of a sudden head-to-head turned into a hunter. I already miss the drafting, man. There we go. Drafting in the rest of the game. white speedometer just seems boring now, doesn't it? I have to go do some, I guess, NASCAR races to get my fix on drafting. Alright, what is it? Maybe 6 service bars taken out, so about 6 kilometers there. 2 down, 10 more to go for 20 gold. Of course, assuming that these upgrades are going to be done at some point. Alright, to wrap up Tier 1, we got a couple race single lapper Catalunya Grand Prix. Alright. Of course, this is one of the curvier Grand Prix track, I would say. It's a good way to test out the grip. Of course, right now, since first tier racing dollars, if you will, I've placed the order, but they are not quite in yet. So we're still running stock here. Still very, very pretty car here. Whoa. And very responsive. Even when I make mistakes, it's able to correct me. Look at that. I totally missed my braking point. Oh yes, great braking, great grip, great cornering, great acceleration. It's a very forgiving car. That's all I gotta say. Made a lot of mistakes missing my braking points, but still managed to stay on track the entire time, I think. But because it's so forgiving, I don't think this car will necessarily help you get better at the game. You know what I mean? It's fun, don't get me wrong. But it's gonna give you a, if you will, the false sense of security, I think. But with that being said, we're done with the Tier 1, unlocks Tier 2, so let's move on.